good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jim's Mix. I hope everyone had a wonderful celebration at Christmas and a great New Year, and I hope 24 is off to a good start for you. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe and leave comments. We greatly appreciate it. If you have questions about what I'm going to show you this evening, please leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. We're back with the Bergara B-14 this evening. And as I've further evaluated this rifle and shot it some, the one thing that I have found, and you can find a lot of information on YouTube about the lackluster performance of the Bergara B-14 series rifles and their bolt. There's not that much wrong with the bolt, but there is a point that could be a point of failure later on. I am sure that Bergara will take care of it, but it's here in this bolt shroud assembly. This is a stamped cast, looks like cast aluminum. And to me, with the firing pin pressure on this, I just don't think that's a good idea. So there is a company down in Victoria, Texas. I'm going to see if Nick can get this zoomed in for you. This is Crossroads Precision Rifles. I found him on YouTube and then followed him on Facebook, and he makes a machined stainless steel. This one is an anodized black shroud replacement for the Bergara B-14. I'm going to let you look at it in just a minute. I want to give Nick plenty of time and you plenty of time to be able to see this and be able to contact them. You'll have to look them up. I'll try to put the telephone number in there because that's about it. The email and stuff is on there as well. Maybe you can zoom in on it or whatever, but we'll try to put that in the description, and so you'll be able to get a hold of that. This is the shroud we're talking about. I'm going to try to put it with a little background so that you can see it. This is a machined stainless steel replacement shroud for the Bergara B-14. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It is solid. It is well machined, and I know machine parts. This is very well machined. This is going to, looks to me like, it's going to give you a lifetime of service. The fit is excellent. Changing it out on the bolt is not really that bad. I will tell you that if you've got weak hands, get a rag. You'll need it later on. You'll see why. So let's go ahead and talk about how to remove your existing bolt shroud from your Bergara B-14 rifle. Now this is the bolt shroud out of the Bergara B-14, and it is I did jewel it, so it doesn't look exactly like you would have before. So what you'll want to do is find a very small Allen wrench, maybe a 1/16. You'll notice, and I know this is going to be really hard for him to zoom in on, but there is a slot on each side of this bolt shroud here and here, as well as a hole in that firing pin assembly. Just slide that in, just like that. And then you're just going to unscrew it. Just turn it counterclockwise. And you're just going to unscrew it like so. It's going to come out just like that. And the pressure will still be on the firing pin. Now what you'll want to do, and I've made a little hole in my table, is holding it up. Be sure to get this Allen wrench away so it won't stick you in the hand. But push it into that hole so it gives it someplace so it don't move around, and just push down on it and push back at the same time. Push down and in to reinstall it. Can you get that all right, Nick? Okay, down and back. Now when you do that, your Allen key can come out. Your bolt spring pressure is all here on this hub. You're going to put your new one on. Just like that, stick it in the hole. Be sure to put this pointing away from the slot in this because you need this rounded part of the end of the firing pin retaining spring on here. So you're going to go here on this shoulder, just like this. Back in the hole with you. Hold it with one hand to steady it. You're going to push down and in, and the new shroud is installed. That's it. The shroud is installed. Now, here's the deal though. Once you install this shroud, you can no longer disassemble the bolt via the little Allen wrench guy. You need to understand that before you do this, these little ears are not there anymore. It's a totally different, it kind of looks more like the traditional Remington 700 bolt shroud. But please notice that those little ears that were there to facilitate your Allen key sliding through the slot are not there anymore. Now, installing it isn't going to be an issue. Just put it back in the bolt. It's going to thread in, and I just take and turn them. It'll just turn until it gets to the right place, and just work it like that. And like I said, if your hands are a little less worked and maybe you just don't want to pinch them, it's not going to pinch them. Just get you the rag, cover the bolt, and we're sorry about that. Scout decided to do a video bomb on us again. He likes to hang out with his humans. He really does. So just keep turning it until it is in the right place. You're going to notice that, and this is almost around. It's going to need to stop right here. This pin that holds the fire, that is the firing pin tension, is going to come all the way around, and there's just a slight indentation here. Just hold the bolt and turn. I'm trying to do this so you can see it until it clicks into that little slot, and that's it. Notice it's cocked, it's ready to go back in the rifle. Now, the fit and finish is very good. The safety indicator that's on the bolt actually protrudes about a 16th or a little less than a 16th, maybe a 32nd further out of the shroud. But for me, that lets me see it better because this one has a sloped back. This one is squared off, again, more like the traditional Remington 700, but there's a lot more mass here, which is going to help you with striker weight a good little bit. So that's how you do it. Now, to get this out, I really don't even know where I got this one now. This one is made by, if I can see it, GW Kleinstorff. I think I got it from Brownells or Midway or someplace else. This is the takedown piece for the Remington 700, and you can use it to just take and hold this bolt spring back and then take it off. So if you want to do that, if you want to take it off, please know, I just want you to full acknowledgement here that you will not be able to take this off with the Allen key trick. Now, for as far as working it, just put it back in the rifle just like you had taken it out. Everything, this rifle is clear and unloaded. Be safe when you're handling firearms. Don't ever point them at anything you don't intend to destroy. But notice that the fit, finish, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but you'll notice that safety indicator or cocked indicator is a little further out, but it works just as well. So it's a great addition, and like I said, this the one that comes on the rifle is stamped aluminum. I don't know if you'll be able to get a picture of that down in there or not, Nick. So I just want you to aware that this is a stamped aluminum, and it's already started to kind of galled on the first few threads, and I just see this as a point of failure. This is the only thing that I saw that really concerned me about the build, fit, and function of this rifle. And at the price point that the rifle comes in, I don't even remember now, It's like $700, something like that. At the price point it comes in, it's a great bargain. Of course, this one is in 7mm 08. But that is the one thing that I would do. Shipping was fast, communication was great. Priority mail was just here in a few days. It runs about $118 or $19 shipped. Everything in total was $118.37. Just so you'll know, I paid for it. It's not a give me. This is 100% out of my pocket review for you guys to use. This will help you with your disassembly, if nothing else, of your Bergara B-14 to clean and lubricate the bolt assembly. Well, thank you for tuning in. Again, if you have questions, let me know in the comments. I'll try to put the information in the description of the video of how to get a hold of this. It's the best one I've seen. As a matter of fact, I think it's the only machined out of stainless steel bolt shroud replacement for the Bergara B-14. They also make it for the Bergara BR, the rimfire version of the Bergara. They make an upgrade for the bolt for it, and it looks really good. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. God bless you, and have a great rest of your week.